世界中のゲーマーの皆さん、こんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16
Oh my god!
の吉田です。長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報をお届けする日がやってまいりました。
Let's
最新
go!
のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今、世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命
Oh
作
my
る
god.
ということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーを
Now the trailer!
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield, it wears away at our very being.
Oh my god, is
Breaks
that
us.
Garuda?
It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
It's combat.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Oh my god. Titan, Shiva. Odin. Phoenix and the Creek. Oh my god. Ramu, Shiva. Looks like Garuda here. Oh my god, look at this, like...
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Phoenix. Titan. Garuda. Rama. Odin. Bahamut. Crete. Ooh, that is good. That's a lot of good god warfare.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
Summer of next year. Okay. Summer of next year. Wow. We got a year of hype, y'all.
And that's a wrap. Don't forget to visit PlayStation Blog to learn even more
Heck
about
yeah.
today's announcements. See you next time.
Oh my gosh, that did look good. Okay, so a couple things we gotta look at. We need to go back just a few minutes because I want to show just a couple things. Deep dive. Yeah, it's still so far away. We gotta look at just a couple things.
Dominants.
Okay, so in the first trailer we talked about, or they showed us that there are different gods that are called. They're essentially gods that have dominant prophets, I guess, those that can kind of summon these icons or gods. And we talked about how each kingdom kind of has its own connection to these gods. This is a trailer that deep dives into those gods, as you can see. So like it names the gods. Like Garuda, that's a big one in Final Fantasy XIV. Goddess of wind. You've got Ifrit here, god of fire. Then we've got Bahamut, classic dragon. But the thing that's most interesting they focus on the story of these gods a little bit more and the gameplay aspect of these gods. I want to point some of this stuff out. The gameplay looks dope, by the way. Very action-y.
Unite the dominance. Let's
go a little bit further. Because there's one thing I want to point out here. It's when the gods start fighting each other here. Yeah. So it looks like you're controlling one of these gods fighting the other. So you're actually in control of these gods. Now, this harkens back to an old game called Xenogears, which is like the original that kind of jump-started the spiritual successors of Xenoblade Chronicles and stuff. You would get into these giant robots, these gears, so to speak, that would fight one another. And it looks like you'll be able to control these gods in a similar way, where you are fighting another god. It's just another way of doing battle. I love it. Look at this. Got the special attacks of each one. Okay, that's... And it's showing off their special moves here, but it almost looks like a fighting game with the two health bars there.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Oh my God.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Listen to that remix of the Final Fantasy. Oh my God. Okay, that's so good. So, I mean, even the logo here shows these warring gods. I mean, Phoenix and Ifrit here. And we've seen this logo before, but this seems to really, really point to the fact that these gods are going to be central. I mean, this is a story, like I said in my first analysis of the first trailer. This is a story of sacral warfare. These are kingdoms fighting against one another using the power of their deities, which I want to look at that one more time, the god battle here. Because, I mean, look at this. It looks like a fighting game here, right? I'm so interested to see. Oh my gosh, these are massively cool. Yeah, that music is so good. They really haven't highlighted Garuda in a lot of the Final Fantasies outside of this
true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Wow.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Wow. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, I want to look back at some of the initial parts of the trailer because I was still in kind of hype mode at that point.
It wears away at our very
Yeah, let's go back a little bit more.
楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。
Thank you for all that you do.
それでは最新のト
And
レ
now
ー
the
ラー
trailer.
を
Let's see it.
どうぞ。
The emphasis on the gods is so, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Senorita, yeah.
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield. It
Oh, that was
wears
an
away
interesting piece there. Did you see that? Look at this.
The
Look at
power
this.
we wield.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to do a video on this, y'all. So see, you've got someone. He's talking about dominance, and you've got this one person that essentially summons. Look at this. Summons the dominant out of their own flesh. Isn't that interesting?
It wears away at our very being.
And so the dominant is in control of that icon. That's really interesting. So it almost serves as like an avatar to them. Okay,
Breaks us. It unmakes
got
us.
a freak.
That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
The icon.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Okay.
Every day we delay brings us closer to desire.
Okay, this is an interesting part. I want to see this. Okay, it looks like a lot of the battles are set up kind of like this. At least maybe boss battles are set up to kind of look like and mirror the fighting aesthetics, especially poignant after seeing the Street Fighter VI reveal. Look at this up here in the top left-hand corner. We have a maybe two stances or jobs, and you can swap by pressing the L2 button. Looks like one is a phoenix or a chocobo, maybe the other is Garuda. So that maybe, okay, that's an interesting piece. If you're linked, this is just all conjecture, but it looks like you have different fighting styles based on what kind of relationship you have to the icons. Now, I don't believe that our main character, Clive, is a dominant. I think that his little brother, Joshua... Hey, Michael, yeah, I think that his brother, Joshua, is the dominant in Final Fantasy XVI, but there seems to be some kind of channeling of the power of the icon into his fighting style. So I want to see if they change it a little bit.
We must move now.
Oh, that was an interesting piece there. The summons are fighting, Michael. Yeah, that's what we're discovering here.
Disaster. We must move now.
Okay, now that was cool. I just want to point back here for a second. This is seemingly a general. They show it so quickly.
We must move now.
There it is. Okay, now this is good. This is good. We have an unnamed character over here. This is Joshua. Joshua, who is a child up on the front line here. Here, and this is Clive, the main character's little brother. We know that he is the dominant. He is the connection to Phoenix, I believe. So that's why they brought him on the front lines, because he's going to be able to control the icon. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. I'm trying to hide that from us. Okay, now we're just fighting regular enemies.
Chaos Lord Reek would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
That's cool. Okay, this is cool too. Look at this. We have 3 icons represented here. We've got Titan, we've got what looks like Phoenix, and we've got Garuda. Known a lot of kids you'd put on the front line. Amen, Captain. So yeah, I think that there's going to be a job swapping, like different fighting styles based on the icon that you are imbued with at any given moment. You can quickly change by pressing the L2 button. That'll be a really cool dynamic if you can do that. Okay. Okay, now who was that we were just playing as? That's Odin. So this is Odin's fighting style here. This is Garuda, so we notice the wind elements here. And then we've got, yes, this is Odin.
I unite the dominants, that we may...
This is going to be Shiva, so we've got ice powers here, but again, you're able to change on the fly. I want to see them actually change.
Bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
Okay, anything interesting happening there in that scene?
Order to see us unto tomorrow.
Okay, so we've got chocobos, behemoths, a lot of dead bodies on the battlefield. This group is using what looks like Shiva's ice spells over here. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Captain. Very much like Xenoblade 2. Yes. Okay.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island.
Okay, that's got to be Titan, right? This is Titan's dominant.
To its foundations.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's taking the field here as Titan. That's cool. Versus Shiva. Yeah, oh man. And then we get the scene that I looked at earlier. Hellfire destroys Phoenix. Oh my god, what happens here? Oh my god, y'all.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Okay. And this is showing their dominance. Okay, this is good. Let's go through here.
Another can be built.
So
the Empire
this guy's
will
just the
live
king.
on.
Phoenix, we've got Joshua emerging as Phoenix. Titan is this big, strong, bald guy emerging as Titan. Garuda, we've got her. She is a dragoon, and we know that from the previous trailer. I'm trying to stop it so quick. They don't want us to see this. It seems. So yeah, she summons Garuda, and you kind of see the nice feathery stuff there. She's a dragoon, I believe. And this is just an older film. No, they're not showing us. They're not showing us the dominant for Ramu or Shiva or Odin or Bahamut or Defree. Those are going to be spoilers, I guess. Oh, man. I am ready. God, I'm ready.
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
Oh, now that's interesting. Is Clive, then, brother of Joshua, going to be used as the dominant for Ifrit? That's an interesting piece, because we know that Ifrit and Phoenix have a fight, and so is this going to be a brotherly sort of thing? Oh my God. There's a lot to unpack there. I'm going to have to create a separate video for that, so y'all stay tuned for that one. Oh man, that is dope. That is dope. Summer 2023. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What in the world? That's a long way off, though. I really would have assumed coming in closer than that. Wow. Oh my gosh. I could keep watching that. What do y'all think? Looks cool, right? Oh my gosh. That's going to be a fun game. It looks very action-y. Very action RPG-esque. If there was any idea that there was going to be, number one, like a turn-based style, boy, that hope was dashed with this trailer. A return to kind of the older Final Fantasy games. No, they are not doing that here. If there was a thought that they were going to include big parties, we don't know who's on Clive's team. Are there going to be other party members? We still don't know that. I'm going to have to look at this trailer a few more times, but man, big Tactics Ogre vibes in terms of tone. Yeah, though I've never played Tactics Ogre, I'm familiar with them. And yeah, I can definitely see some of that as well. Man, how cool is that? I am so ready for that. Man, next summer cannot get here soon enough. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that one. There's a lot to unpack there, and I feel the need to express all of these thoughts. Oh my gosh. What a gem. What a gem. Oh my gosh. I need a breather almost. That was so good. I thought that they would show Final Fantasy XVI. I really did, but I've been disappointed so many times. We ain't clowning today, baby. We are not clowning today. Oh my gosh. Ugh. What a time. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm just like in shock. I'm just thinking about all of the things that it could really mean. You know? We still don't know much about the story. So I'm sure they're going to give us some like lore and story and character dumps in the coming months. They've got a year to hype this game now, so you know the rollout is going to be particularly intentional. They're so careful about what they're sharing with us. I know they had to have learned lessons from sharing too much that ultimately would be changed in Final Fantasy 15. Oh man, that's good stuff. That's really, really, really good stuff. Okay.